I have opened the door. I am the first to be appointed to the Supreme Court. First woman to be appointed to the Supreme Court. It is not because there is scarcity for competent women to be appointed to the Supreme Court. There are competent persons, women also, who can be considered and appointed as judges of the Supreme Court. It is for the executive to do it.
Justice Fatima Bibi became India's first woman Supreme Court judge in 1989. Only 6 other women have made it to the Supreme Court since. Born in 1927, Justice Bibi rose through the ranks, serving first as Munsif in the Kerala Subordinate Judicial Services in 1950.
I was born in Pathanamthitta town. It was a taluk headquarters. It was a princely state then, Travancore. So my father was a government servant. My mother's place is Kottarakara, and we were living in the town itself. So I am the eldest daughter. My youngsters are also there. We are 6 sisters and 2 brothers. I passed out of the school in 1943, and I went to Trivandrum for my college education. 6 years I was in Trivandrum, from 43 to 49. And after that 1 year, it was before the enrollment, we have to undergo apprentice under a senior lawyer for 1 year. And you have to write for an examination, bar council examination. Only if you pass through that examination, you will be enrolled as an advocate of the High Court.
When did law catch your fancy? Is it you who decided?
No, not at all, because I was a science student. It was chemistry main was my subject, and I wanted to go to MSc. So my father was very adamant. He said, no, you have to join the law college. If you join the MSc, you will become a college teacher or professor, and you will be down at Trivandrum only. That is of no use. That was the sentence he said. So better join the law college. So that is how I joined the law college. I can tell you, you have heard about Anna Chandy, Mrs. Anna Chandy. She was the first law graduate and the first judicial officer in Kerala, Travancore. So she was working near our place. So of course that was perhaps one of the motive that motivated my father. See, ladies can become in the higher judiciary, can be in the, even if I take law, I can go to the judiciary and go up. Perhaps my father might have thought like that. By and large, Kerala Muslim girls study, and they promote the study of girls also. My father was very particular about the study of the daughters. We are 6 daughters, not 1 or 2. So he was working in the sub-registry office. Sub-registrars come from other places. He could see their children studying in colleges. So that motivated him also to send his children also for higher education. So that my father was responsible for my higher education. So I had to sit for the bar council examination at Ernakulam. And bar council examination I passed out of the first rank, and I got the Travancore Bar Council Gold Medal that year. That was in 1949.
Did somebody tell you that you are making history as the first woman to top the Bar Council?
Yeah, first woman to get the Bar Council Gold Medal. That was very momentous and very encouraging also. I have handled several cases because I practiced for nearly 7 years in Koilon before my appointment as Munsif. So several sessions cases I have handled. It was Shuranat riot case was there, Chavara riot case was there. These were famous cases at that time. I had been appearing in those cases also. Several murder cases I have handled. Civil side also I had handled. So I practiced for nearly 7 years before I was appointed as judicial officer. For the first time in the history of Kerala judiciary, the selection of the Munsif's judicial officer, that is the lowest civil judicial officer, so through the PSC. So I had to sit for the PSC examination. I got a rank and got an appointment as Munsif. That is the lowest civil court. And gradually I became district judge, then High Court judge, and then Supreme Court. Judicial service was more attractive than the practice for us, for women, at that time. So women were not very much encouraged by the general public as lawyers. Very few could succeed as lawyers. So after 5 years, I could apply for the Munsif selection. I got selected and I joined service as a judicial officer. Munsif, that is the first appointment.
Justice B.V. was appointed as Tamil Nadu governor in 1997. In 2001, after the ADMK won the state elections, Justice B.V. invited Jayalalitha to form the government and take oath as chief minister. A decision that was criticized because Jayalalitha was barred from contesting elections for 6 years after being convicted in a corruption case.
She was acquitted, and when I appointed her, she had no conviction.
At that time, ma'am?
At that time. There was no difficulty for her. So I have even consulted Supreme Court judges before considering her. And they all agreed with me. I talked to Mr. Nariman, I talked to Dr. Chief Justice Ahmadi, all of them agreed. I had legal opinion also for doing these things. I did not do anything spontaneously or random. I thought about it, I worked on it, and then only I have taken up the decisions. But views may differ. I didn't want to continue there when some conflict arises. So I just resigned and came back.
Is that a view that you have?
There is no harm in judges taking up other posts after retirement, but they should act conscientiously and correctly. True. They should not go astray. They should not identify with any interest. They should be independent and impartial. That is what.